Welcome back. In this lesson, I will be going over different types of tokens that are mostly high risk, but bring interesting opportunities to the space. If you're lucky, you can hit the jackpot. Let's start with meme coins since you already know what a token is. Meme coins are tokens that have been deployed on any of the most popular chains like Ethereum, Binance Chain, or even Polygon. They usually serve no utility and are really just trying to get a laugh out of people. But behind the curtains, sometimes there are market makers that pump their coin to the moon, which gives us opportunities to make over 2,000% returns. You've probably already heard of the popular ones like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and Pepe Coin. So how do we get in early? What tools do we need to use to hunt down these coins before it's too late? While these coins can be searched and found on CoinMarketCap, we will need to invest in them even earlier than they're listing here. You can start off with a website called DEX Tools. It scans the blockchain for all the latest coins that have been deployed, regardless if they are legitimate or pyramid schemes. So if I start scrolling down here, you can already see how many random coins there are and their performance in the last 24 hours. Ignore the top few, that data is incorrect. Many of these coins, like politicians and all the different animals you can think of, already have 10 different versions by 10 different teams. So you will generally want to look for something that has not been done before. If you look at the right side here, you can see their market caps are very small, so there is huge upside if you select the perfect coin. Ethereum network contains the most popular meme coins, but just keep in mind, swapping for them will be pricey because of gas fees. So if you want to browse the other networks, just click on this Custom Filters button on top and change the chain. Let me go ahead and show you the details page of these coins. First thing you may notice is that all meme coins trade with the native token for that network. So even though the chart is in USD, we both know USD is not on the blockchain. We can see all the typical details you will want to look for in a coin. The market cap, the supply, the holders, and even the liquidity. The most important step before investing is checking if the contract is fair for investors. The score here is based on many different blockchain screening and auditing services. We can use that score to proceed to the next step. Next is the name of the coin, the symbol, and its website. We can open their website link here. You'd be surprised to find that the worse the website looks, the better it does. It all depends on your taste, really. Just look at the difference in these two websites, for example. If it's a meme you don't find funny, or have already seen in another coin, move on to the next one. There are thousands out there anyways. So you'll want to look into how large their following is by checking their community on Twitter or Discord. Meme coins only work out if many different people find it funny and amusing. So the team has to be witty and constantly entertain their audience. Let's look back on the data on this page. Two other important numbers are the tokenomics and liquidity pool. Other than just looking at the total supply, you will want to know where those tokens were allocated from inception. This is usually explained on their website. Let's take a look at Bobo, for example. 8% was allocated to centralized exchanges and the rest to the community, meaning they either airdropped the tokens or had some initial coin offering before it went live on the blockchain. An initial coin offering, or ICO, is when a team offers everyone the ability to invest in the coin at the same price before it launches. But none of this means much if there isn't enough money in the liquidity pool to even trade it. The pool, as explained in the last lesson, is the cushion of both trading assets that provides us the opportunity to trade those assets. So, if the liquidity pool is extremely low, it negatively affects your trade. Let me show you what I mean by that. By the way, in order for me to trade this token on Uniswap, I need to copy the token address from right here, then paste it here. As you can see, if I try to swap $200, there's a small price impact. Although this doesn't seem too bad, watch what happens when I increase the amount I want to swap. Always take that into consideration when buying meme coins. If your swap fails, you will most likely need to increase your slippage percentage. Slippage is the difference between a coin's price before and after your swap. If the price of the coin is changing by 3% every second, then you'll need to increase your slippage to 3.5% to stay ahead of the change. Lastly, I showed you how to enter and exit a liquidity pool in the previous lesson, right? So what if the team removes all liquidity from the pool? Well, that means you ran into a scam and you can no longer sell that coin back into anything. In order to gain trust from investors, teams can lock their liquidity pool. As you can see here, there is a lock icon. They've used trusted vendors with structured smart contracts to time lock the liquidity pool. This all goes without saying. You looked at the chart, and it looks like a good time to buy. Whether you are buying a dip on a resistance line or hopping in during a huge MACD crossover, it helps if the coin has some kind of price history. If I compare this coin's chart to this one, I can probably time my investment much better here. If you do end up exploring meme coins, just be very careful. Even though it seems like everyone's making a bunch of money, the truth is, about 90% are actually losing it. Thankfully, we can use the public ledger to double-check their claims on tokenomics, liquidity pools, holder count, and all the different things. Okay, let's move on to the world of NFTs, where collectors and art enthusiasts thrive. I'm here at OpenSea.com, the largest NFT marketplace in the world. NFTs are tokens, but are not equivalent to a standard ERC20 token like the ones you can buy on coin exchanges. NFT marketplaces are decentralized apps, so just like Uniswap, if you want to trade them, you will need to connect your MetaMask wallet to the website. Let me briefly break down what an NFT is before diving into these collections. NFTs are unique digital assets that represent ownership or proof of authenticity of digital or physical items. They are non-fungible, meaning each token has distinct properties and cannot be exchanged on a one-to-one basis like cryptocurrencies. Creators deploy NFT collections by creating their content, minting it into NFTs using specialized platforms or marketplaces, and then listing them for sale or auction to interested buyers in the digital marketplace. NFTs can be used for digital art, music, videos, collectibles, or even virtual real estate. Think of them as deeds to the digital items on the blockchain. The most popular type of NFT is artwork. So while someone may try to screenshot an NFT, it has no value, unlike the original. That's like someone taking a photo or painting their own version of the Mona Lisa. Buyers are only interested in purchasing the real one, and the blockchain's public ledger proves your ownership of it. Just like coins, NFTs are linked to your personal wallet address and can be sent to other wallets. Okay, I already have some collections open I would like to show you, but let me show you how to browse collections starting from the home page. Click View All right here. Then click Top Collections. Now click on 24 hours to see today's data. And just like meme coins, Ethereum holds the most premium and sought after collections. So let's browse collections on Ethereum only. And once again, you purchase NFTs using Ethereum, not USD. Let's take Moonbirds, for example. We can see how many sales and volume in Ethereum they had today. We can also see how many individual wallets own at least one bird, and the floor price of an individual Moonbird, which basically means the cheapest one on sale. I'm going to go ahead and click on it to browse the collection. On this page, every single Moonbird will be visible. So let's select Listed to browse the ones people are trying to sell. Just like coin supply, NFT collections have a fixed supply based on the artist's choice. So there are only 10,000 Moonbirds that exist in the world. Some collections have half that or even a third of that, but 10,000 seems to be the perfect amount to reach a vast majority of people while still maintaining value. Just like the historical price data on a coin, the historical floor price of a collection is important to analyze before making any investments. So if we click on activity, we can see that each bird at one point was worth 30 Ethereum. Ever since then, the price has declined drastically. Keep in mind that Ethereum may have been worth less back then as well. These collections are pegged to the price of Ethereum. If I head back to items, I can see this person is trying to get rid of their moonbird. They listed it right below the previous floor price and have decreased the floor price of the entire collection. If someone buys it, this price will now be the updated floor price. That's how market demand works for every NFT collection. The sell pressure of the holders will force the price of the asset to decline. If I click on it, I can see the person who owns it, the listed price and the expiration date. The price in USD is converted right next to the Ethereum price. Yes, this bird alone will cost you thousands of dollars to obtain. What makes each moonbird unique are their traits, which are listed right here. Depending on how rare the trait is, the higher your NFT will be valued. You may list it for whatever price you like, but if you obtain a rare one, do not list it at floor price. You see, whenever an NFT collection first launches, everyone who buys them is actually given an unrevealed NFT. Then, at a later date, just like opening a pack of collectible cards, everyone finds out how rare their NFT is at the same exact time. So if you're lucky, you'll end up with the rarest of the collection, which may sell for tens of thousands of dollars depending on the demand. Artwork has a huge impact on people, so if the right buyer comes along, they may be willing to pay an incredibly high price just to obtain your bird. Down here we can also see that this bird has been bought multiple times from the inception of the minted collection. I can see the activity from wallet to wallet and the sale price at that time. If we click on any one of these wallets, we can actually browse this person's entire collection of NFTs. Remember, everything on the blockchain is public. You may want to keep track of high rollers and the moves they make so you can copy the collections they are investing in. Obsessive collectors bring a lot of money to the project, forcing the floor price to move up in value. And then of course there is no shortage of meme collections as well. I had the tabs open so you can quickly take a glance at them. I usually only jump into NFT collections that cost anywhere from $30 to $100 a piece. NFTs open a whole new perspective to investing in crypto, and you should definitely browse OpenSea to see what's out there. Everyone's investment approach to NFTs will most likely be different since it's art-based. I also highly recommend setting up a live session with me if you don't feel comfortable diving into this alone. Alright, that's it for this lesson. I'll see you in the next.